Welcome back to our channel again. Today we are going to discuss about ROR cards. This is a 100% question which will be asked in your orals. Let it be officer of watch, chief mate or master. I always tell my students the best way to decode ROR card is take the A4 size paper, take the colored pens and draw these lights at least 3 to 4 times, because drawing them, these lights go into your head. There is also concepts which we are going to discuss today, how to decode these lights when the surveyor shows you ROR card. Also, surveyor is looking for a particular sequence, the way you answer it in the exam. Okay, so let's discuss these steps. The first step is recognize the vessel. See, every ROR card will give you a hint of what kind of vessel you are dealing with. I have drawn some of them. Say, for example, you see a all-round red light or a white light. It will give you a hint that this is vessel engaged in fishing. If there is an all-round green light and white light, it is trawler. If there are 3 all-round red light, it is CBD. If there is all-round red light and green light, as shown on your screen, it is sailing vessel. So there will be some hint of what kind of vessel you're dealing with. Okay, I've drawn some examples just to tell you that there will be a hint in your ROR card. You just need to decode it. The second step is length of the vessel. When the masthead light is present, length will be known. And when the masthead light will be absent, length will be unknown in most of the cases. Let me give you an example. Say there is a power-driven vessel which shows you masthead light. So you can clearly say vessel, if vessel is definitely less than 50 meter, or when she is probably 50 meter or more. But on the other hand, if you are dealing with vessel engaged in fishing, it doesn't show you masthead light, so length is always unknown, right? Why I have written most of the cases? Because there are some exceptions also to this rule, where a sailing vessel less than 20 meter in length, okay, the length is defined, right? But it is not showing you the masthead light. Okay, so most of the cases, 99% of the cases, you will find if the length is there, if the masthead light is there, length will be known. If the masthead light is absent, length will be unknown. Okay, but you need to remember some kind of exceptions also, like sailing vessel less than 20 meter in length. Okay, which carries it as a disc. Okay, where there are only side lights and stern light. Okay. Now, navigation status, underway, possibly making way. Okay, then there is making way or not making way. Then there might be a situation where the vessel is stopped or at anchor, or it is aground. Okay, now also, how do you define it is vessel underway or making way, or underway or possibly making way? Let me give you an example. Say, for example, you have a power driven vessel. And when you have a power driven vessel, what lights it is going to show? Masthead light. So I've drawn that. I've also drawn side lights. And I will also draw one stern light, right? Correct? Stern light. Now, when the vessel is making way or when the vessel is stopped, there is no difference. There is no difference. The lights shown by this PDV will be the same. The lights shown by this PDV will be the same. So this vessel is not clearly indicating whether you are making way or whether you are stopped. So that is why we just say possibly making way. There is a possibility that it will be making way. Understood? Okay. On the other hand, there might be some vessel, like let's discuss about a fishing vessel, where a fishing vessel will be showing you like this. Okay, so all round red, all round white. Okay, and then it will be showing you the side light and this light and then a stern light, right? Okay, so when a vessel engaged in fishing is making way, it will show these lights. Okay, but when she is not making way, okay, it will switch off these lights. So these lights will be gone. Okay, these lights will be gone. Okay, so it will show you these lights only. So when she's making way, what lights will be shown? These lights. She's making way. When these lights are gone, she is not making way. So she's clearly defining, okay, her navigation status. So what it is now, she stopped or at anchor. When she stopped at or at anchor, she will show only these lights. But when she is making way, she will show you the side light and stern light. So that is how a vessel engaged in fishing clearly tells you about her navigation status. Okay, understood? So you will not use possibly making way over there. You will just say that vessel engaged in fishing is either making way, underway, or making way, underway and making way, or you will say it is stopped or at anchor. Okay. Now, the fourth step is aspect, whether it is head on or end on. Okay. So you are going to define that also depending on, okay, the your positioning of the vessel. If you are seeing it right ahead, you will say it is head on. If you are seeing it from at angle, you will say it is end on. Okay, correct? Any angle other than head on is end on. Okay. Now you will also define day shape, which is, say for example, a vessel engaged in fishing will have two cones with their apex pointing towards each other in a vertical line, or CBD will show cylinder, or anchored vessel will show anchor ball, etc. So you see the card and you tell that day shape accordingly. If there is no day shape, you tell the surveyor there is no day shape. Okay, you don't keep quiet at that moment. Then you also define fog signal as per rule number 35, which is very, very important. Okay, and the last thing is action. Action only if surveyor is asking you, tell me what is action. Okay, then only you tell. Otherwise, no need. You can stop till step 6 and that will be done. ROR card will be done. If he's asking you action, of course you have to tell. Okay, so let's play with these rules and let's see how it works. Okay, so you are seeing something like this on your screen. There is a card which is being shown to you. Let's apply these rules on this card and see whether we succeed or not, whether we decode it or not. Okay. Okay. So first thing is recognize the vessel. So how do you do that? How you recognize the vessel? Let's see. All right. Let's see. So towing vessel, it is a towing vessel, which is RAM. How I come to know that? Because of this light, right? Correct. We often call it a towing light also, having the same characteristics as your masthead light, right? And this light also indicates me something is there behind that vessel. So I am towing vessel. Okay. Now this light is telling me that I am a ram. Okay. So always there will be something in that card which will tell you what kind of vessel it is. And that is why I say look for that lights. These all round lights, which is red, white, and red, tells me this is ram. And this light tells me it is towing light. And of course there is a green light, okay, which the vessel is towing, and that is also giving me a hint that this is a towing vessel, right? Okay. Now what is the second step? First step is done. Second step is length of the vessel. How I am coming to know that it is probably 50 meter more? Why? Because this light is a masthead light, and there is another masthead light here. So it clearly tells me that it is probably 50 meter or more. And why I am saying probably 50 meter or more? Because the vessel, power driven vessel, which is less than 50 meter, has the option to show that masthead light. That is optional for that vessel, right? So that is why I use the word probably. If that masthead light was not there, then I would have said it is definitely less than 50 meter. But that masthead light is there, so I am using this term called probably 50 meter or more. Okay. Then the length of the tow is less than 200 meter. Yes, because I have ran out of these white lights. Correct? अगर यहाँ पे एक और white light होती, right? There might be another white light present over there. Then it could have been exceeding 200 meters, but that is not there, right? I've utilized the light, so now it is length of tow is less than 200 meter. So second step is done. I'm coming to the third step, navigation status. Now this light is showing me the navigation status. Correct? Navigation status. This light is for navigation status. So this light is utilized. This light is utilized. These all lights are utilized. And these lights are showing me the navigation status. So I will say seen from starboard side. Then comes the fifth step. What is that? Day shape. And what is the day shape? It is ball, diamond, and ball. So I've written that. Okay. Then comes the sixth step, your fog signal. So what is a fog signal? If you are a towing vessel, you will give one long and two short with the interval exceeding not more than 2 minutes. Right or wrong? Correct? And for a towed vessel, if it is manned, it will give one long and three short. One long and three short. So please also tell the surveyor a fog signal, okay, of a vessel towing and a vessel being towed. Don't miss that. Okay? Don't miss that. Right? Okay. And in the end, if he's asking you what action you will take, so of course you will say, if I am considering yourself a PDV, okay, you can ask a surveyor what kind of vessel you are. If you are a PDV as per rule number 18, you take action only if it is asked. Otherwise, not required. Okay, so that is how you will decode the card. Okay, so I am telling you again this step. Recognize the vessel first. So this light is utilized. I will say this is the towing light. I will say this is the ram vessel. So these lights are utilized, right? Then I will say it is definitely, probably 50 meter or more in length. Okay. And then this light is showing me the aspect of the vessel seen from starboard side. So I have utilized all the lights in the card. And then I will give surveyor a day shape ball, diamond, ball, right? And remember, if length of tow is less than 200 meter, the diamond will not come. Diamond will only come into picture when the length of tow exceeds 200 meter. Okay. Then you will give the fog signal. Okay. And then you will give the action if it is required. And that is how you're going to decode the card in the oral examination. So please apply this, okay, this formula, and try to decode the cards. If there is any card which is difficult for you, please contact me or please comment in the comment section and we would be happy to help.